Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Tuesday, November the 24th, and welcome to our video commentary. I guess one of the good things about living in Texas is that we have a governor who has very clearly said that we're not going to do any more lockdowns. It doesn't mean that we go back to the old days. That's not what he means. What he means is that we're not going to lock down the economy, that we're going to tell people what the situation is and let people make reasonable decisions to protect themselves, which is the way it ought to be. But then you listen to what's happening in Oregon, where the governor of that state is basically saying that only so many people can get together at a household, and they're limiting how many come, how many from this family or that family. And then to really make it worse, they're saying that, feel free to call the police if there's a party next door, if you see too many people at the house next door. I mean, that is just absolutely crazy. And that is the kind of thing that, frankly, just makes people just go ballistic and say, I'm not going to obey any of this. Now, there are some sheriffs in many of those states, New York and other places, who said, we're not going to enforce that. We're just not going to, we're not going to be wasting our time arresting law-abiding citizens having a Thanksgiving dinner. That's not what our job is. Our job is to protect the city and the area from real criminals, not families having a big Thanksgiving dinner. So it's really depressing when you see what's happening in places like that. I understand California is going to have limitations and other places, and it just kind of makes you wonder, where is this all going to end up? And where did these governors get the authority to do this? That's the other thing. My guess is that they don't really have that authority, and they'll challenge it in the courts, and the courts will do what they've done in other states, which is to simply say, you don't have that authority, and stop doing that. Well, hopefully that's what happens in Oregon. In the meantime, I also read today in the paper that citizens of Oregon want to separate from the city of Portland and actually join the state of Idaho. And frankly, given the craziness of the governor of Oregon, I cannot blame people for doing that. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday.